Andrew Tate shows us how it was like sitting in jail with his brother, and how the Romanian jail is better to them than people think.
If you'd like to know how fast you'd go crazy in jail, by yourself, because I was by myself sometimes, or with some random Romanians. But let's take the days that we had together. Take a friend of yours. Go to your bathroom. Put all phones and electronics outside and sit in your bathroom. You're allowed one iPad, very small, at the end of the bathroom, and you could only watch television in languages you don't understand. That's what jail is like. I know people think we're going to go into jail and come out with all sorts of cool stories, but the months and months and months that we have feel compressed into nothing at all because there were no events to break up your day.
Jail was hard. I want to make something clear to everyone watching at home. The jail was actually very difficult.
Well, Romanian jail is no picnic. I'm sure people at home can understand that a Romanian jail is not a 5-star resort.
God blessed us with a very difficult challenge. He put us in an extremely complicated escape room, which took 3 months for us to eventually emerge from. I would say the day we found out we were being released was one of the best days of my life. That's absolutely not really true. Jail was extremely difficult. But like I said with PBD, and I want to stick by this, the things that are most important in jail are physical power so that you're not bullied by anybody else, and mental strength so you're not bullied by your own mind, because those are your only two enemies in the world. And jail is basically like a condensed, hypersensitive version of life. If you get angry in real life, you'll get very angry in jail. If you get a little bit sad in real life, you'll get very sad in jail. Everything is condensed and pressurized. Mm-hmm. So if you have problems with your mind and problems controlling your thoughts in the real world, you're going to have huge problems in jail. If you get picked on in the real world, you're going to get really picked on in jail. It's like condensed life. So you have to make sure you have control of these things. And that's why, in many ways, I guess, we've always been preparing for jail, not because we believe we're going to go to jail, but because we understand that we always have to be the kind of people who can handle all of life's adversaries and all of life's trials and tribulations. And we understand that God is going to give them to us. And when I was in jail, that was the hardest part. But you know what, Tristan? We're not in jail right now.
We are not in jail right now. And I told you,
shake my hand.
We will be sitting at the emergency meeting desk one of these days, back in January, back in March, staring at those walls. And here we are.
We're not in jail. And you know what? Regardless of how this plays out, how the Matrix attacks us, or whatever God's plans are for us, or what lessons he believes we need to learn, if God decides I have to go back to the dungeon and wake up with cockroaches on my face, and I respect God enough to go and do that honorably, and I will pray to him just the same. God decides Allah is the best of planners, but if he decides I have to go back to jail and I could choose one person to go to jail with, I would like to go to jail with you, because you're an excellent jailmate. And I want you to know that as long as you and I are together, I don't fear jail.
Yeah, I don't fear jail either. If they send you back,